Na 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 na. Superstar. Goodbye. Also goodbye to James because I'm pretty sure he's dead now. Hey guys, LunarSpawn27 here, bringing you Bleach, chapter 564, Red Bristled Kings. So the chapter begins with that massive supernova, that mask unleashed in the previous chapter. All the James clones get disintegrated as well, but Mask isn't worried because, according to him, Mask and James are one being. And as long as Mask is alive, James will be reborn multiple times, no matter how many times he gets killed. You know what? I'll buy it. Because I've been baffled as to what James is. But then again, I wonder how James came to be. I mean, did Mask separated a portion of himself and it became James? I kind of want to know that origin story, but I don't think we will. So when the smoke cleared up, as in the previous chapter, we see a snake skull. And then we see the blade that protrudes out of its mouth. But we get a flashback of Renji inside Ichibe's palace. Now, Ichibe was observing Zabimaru from Renji, and he tells him that he was being deceived by his own Zanpakuto. He didn't tell him the full name of his Bankai, hence he didn't fully acknowledge Renji as a warrior yet. Wait, so you mean to tell me that over 500 chapters, this whole time, Renji's Bankai was not his true Bankai? Jeez. Okay, first we had Yumichika and his Shikai. We thought it was Fuji Kujaku, but it turned out to be Ryo Kujaku, the true Shikai. And then we learned that Ichigo's Shinigami powers were not his true full Shinigami powers because Zangetsu was a fake Zangetsu, and you know how the story goes. And now you mean to tell me that Renji's Bankai was never his true Bankai because Zabimaru didn't give him the full name because he wasn't deemed worthy? Okay, one, Zanpakutos are dicks. Two, okay, does anybody else have a Zanpakuto that doesn't have its true power, that the name is not its true name? Anybody else? Anybody? Ukitake? Shuhei? Hikaku? No? Well, hopefully he's the last person. Renji reacts how you'd expect since him and Zabimaru had fought side by side together for a very long time. But it's okay because Ichibe will tell him its full name. How he is able to do that? Well, this was his contribution to Soul Society. The Soul King gave him the name Manako Osho, which means the one who reveals the true identity. Meaning that Ichibe was the one that decided the names of Zanpakutos, the Shikais, the Bankais, everything that currently resides in Soul Society. So he also named the buildings, the trees, the people born in Soul Society. He named them all? Wow. Okay. Does he really mean like everything that currently resides in Soul Society? Like everything? But I don't know. And so he tells Renji Zabimaru's true Bankai name. Since now that he's gotten stronger, he actually earned the right to call him by that name. Now here's what Renji's Bankai originally looked like. A really cool skeletal snake and has the baboon arms. First time I saw it, it looked awesome. And now it's been over 500 chapters, and this whole time it was never his true Bankai. Well, this is his true Bankai. Solo Zabimaru, Twin Serpent King Tail. As you can see, but he's got a skeletal tail wrapped around his waist, what looks like a long arm of a baboon on his left shoulder. I didn't really get that, but okay. And he's got the top half of a snake skull on his wrist, and is also the hilt of his Zanpakuto. And I gotta say, Renji's Bankai looks pretty cool. It's actually a combination of both the baboon and the snake of Zabimaru. Hell, Mask even acknowledges that it's a formidable Bankai. But it's too formidable, so he has to try to kill him. My heart is being consumed with the overwhelming desire to crush you where you stand for the sake of justice. God. Oh my god, again with the whole justice thing. Mask, seriously, stop. Anyway, he flies towards Renji. However, Renji uses Hihio, the baboon arm, to grab onto Mask. Mask manages to at least get out of its grasp. At least he tried to, but he got his arm broken. And to add insult to injury, Renji flings him to the nearest building. But this only pissed off Mask even further, saying that, you know what, screw justice, I am just going to kill you. So Renji uses another technique, Orochio, Serpent King, which changes the blade of his Zanpakuto. Kind of looks like a Shikai, but different. His tail that was wrapped around his waist has now been unraveled, and he stabs Mask right through the stomach. Then you see Reishi forming into a giant, massive snake mouth. Renji closes his fist, yelling out Soo Zabimaru Zanga Teppo, the serpent fang cannon. The snake mouth closes, blasting Mask, and holy shit, that looks awesome. So what happens to Mask? Holy shit. Not only is his stomach gone, but he is completely incinerated. Oh my god. One technique. And the chapter ends with Renji saying, "This is a classic case of burning yourself out. You can kick back and relax now, Mr. Superstar." So yeah, that is Bleach chapter 564. What did I think? This was a good chapter of Bleach. Not a bad start for 2014. Renji's new Bankai, I like it. It's got a variation of both the baboon and the serpent of Zabimaru. Granted, it kind of bugged me a bit that Zabimaru's Bankai was not really the real Bankai. Then again, hopefully this will be the last time we learn that another Zanpakuto's power is not its true power. The techniques were pretty cool. I especially loved that Zagatepo technique. It looked really awesome. And poor Superstar, I highly doubt his boot vein will save him, or the power of cheering. Since the beginning of the page, Mask did say that as long as he's alive, James will be reborn. So now that not only is Mask completely incinerated, turned to ashes, James is not going to come back. Meaning, no more James, no more Mask, no more Superstar, no more cheering. It's done. And you know what? I'm glad it's done. Granted, this fight was an amusing fight. I liked it. Renji kicked ass. Mask's abilities made me laugh. He made me laugh. But now we can move on to other things, and thank God we can. So what will happen next week? Maybe we'll get to see Rukia healing up Rose and Kensei. Maybe we'll get to see Rukia fight somebody. But who knows what might happen next week. And Flashback was brief, and at least it revealed enough that we needed to know. Now, since we learned that Ichibei was the one that named everything in Soul Society, even the Zanpakutos and their techniques, does this mean that he also gave Rukia the name of Sode no Shirayuki's Bankai? Does this mean that Rukia now has a Bankai? Well, we'll just have to wait and see until she gets her own fight, maybe with Asnod or somebody else. All I know is that I really hope that the next time we see Rukia fight, she wins, because ever since this time skip started, she has not won a single fight. But there was actually one thing that bugged me about the chapter. It wasn't the fact that Renji's Zanpakuto wasn't his real Zanpakuto. It was the fact that within a few days training in these soul palaces, he gotten stronger than 2 captains, 2 seated officers, and a lieutenant, who were taken down by Mask. He's stronger than Kensei, Rose, Yumichika, Ikaku, who claimed to be captain level, and Shuhei. Shuhei, who was trying to train to use his Bankai the next time he fought against the Quincy's. And this guy got taken down by Mask. In terms of power level, Renji exceeds further than those guys. Not only kind of confuses you of how each character is ranked in terms of power, the problem is here it kind of made Renji look good compared to the others. Kensei and Rose had their Bankais activated. They were captain class, and they got their asses kicked. Then again, it would have helped if they used their holo masks. I'm just saying. And then you had Ikaku, Yumichika, and Shuhei. As I said before, Shuhei was training to use his Bankai. Hikaku was supposed to be captain level, got his ass kicked. And now we got Renji, who just came back, and now he's probably captain level now. Maybe more, I don't know. I get confused with the Bleach power levels. But all I know is that within mere days inside the Soul Palace, Renji got even stronger than he was during the 17th month time skip. Which begs the question, how much stronger is Byakuya going to be? How much stronger is Rukia going to be? How much stronger is Ichigo gonna be? We'll just have to wait and see until we get to see them again. But I just hope that this isn't all what Renji's Bankai can do, because if we've seen everything of what his Bankai can do, that means that the next time we see him fight, he's gonna lose. I don't really want that. But once again, we'll just have to wait and see how this all plays. So yeah, that is Bleach chapter 564. Tell me guys, what do you think of this week's chapter? Did you like it? Did you hate it? What do you think of Renji's new Bankai? You think it's cooler than the old one, or did you prefer the old one? Let me know in the comments below. Be sure to like the video if you like it and subscribe for more videos. Also, be sure to check out my Facebook fan page and Google+. So yeah, that is Bleach chapter 564. I'm Lucy 27, and I will see you guys later. Bye.